In today's video, I'll be doing the DXY analysis, dollar index. So it is very important that before you start a trading week, you do your dollar index analysis to know what dollar is going to do in the next week of trading and what it did last week. Okay, this will help you know what other major currency pairs is going to do in the market. Not only that, it keeps you ahead of others in the market. So all of these and many more in today's video. So definitely watch this video till the end. If this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome to Remit Forex Academy. On this channel, I talk about everything relating to Forex, technical analysis, and day trading to make you profitable. Please support this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so that anytime I upload a new video, you get notified. Check the channel for other Forex videos, educational content, and technical analysis. So let's jump right into this very video. The DXY, just you can see here, is on trading view. Okay, so you can go right here to trading view, and if you come to trading view, you come to indices. Okay, so under the indices option, you see DXY, which is the dollar index. Okay, so dollar currency index. What it does is that it tracks the value of the United States dollars in real time. So it tells you what the dollar is going to do and the value of the dollar across all markets. So for example, if this very chart is moving to the upside, that means the dollar is gaining strength. Okay, and if the chart is coming back down, let's say from where the market is right now, and the market begin to move from here downward, it means that the dollar is losing strength, it's losing value. So what that also means is that anytime this chart move upward, that is bullish, it means that the dollar is going to gain strength across board. And if it's coming back to the downside, it also means that the dollar is going to lose strength or lose value across board. That is why it is very important for you to consider the DXY after the end of the trading week so that you can be able to know what the DXY is going to do in the next trading week, so that you use that information to trade other major currency pairs like the Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, and the usdjpy, and many more. So this is very, very important. Another thing you can also do to always stay ahead of the market is to always check the news. Okay, so if you go to the Forex Factory, which is one of the popular news site we can get out there for our Forex news and data, you come to forexfactory.com and go to economic calendar right at this area. So at this very point, you see what happened in this very week we are just living right now. And one of the most interesting news we have this week was on Tuesday. That is a CPI data from the United States. And this data was very, very good for the US dollar. And if you look at Euro USD, GBP USD, and usdjpy, all was in favor of the US dollars because of this very news. Now, what is going to happen next week? So you have to come back here and look at what next week looks like on the economic calendar. So if you look at the economic calendar right here, the most important news for the US dollar right here is this FOMC meeting minute. Okay, this is going to have a significant impact on the dollar. And this very one right here, which is the unemployment claims, the flash manufacturing PMI, and this very one is also very important. Now, these two news can impact on what the DXY is going to do in the next week of trading. That is why you need to check the news and see what news is going to come out for the US dollar so as to know where the DXY is going to go in the next week of trading. So this is very important. So this economic calendar is more like a fundamental analysis that you are checking on this very Forex Factory, and then when you know what the market is going to do in the next week of trading from this data, then you can come back to your technical analysis and do your technicals. Now, I am on the 1-day chart DXY right here. If you look at what the market has been doing, markets have been moving all the way from this very area to the upside. So we have a very important and significant support, which is an order block at this very point on the 1-day chart, and from here market move all the way upward to this very point. And what happened here was that from this very area, market come back right down. This was a very strong supply, and from here market moves straight to the downside. So from this very point, we see a liquidity grab from this very area, market come back down a little bit and begin to move upward. What I am expecting, since the market has moved a little bit above this very level of resistance right here and to this very area, I am looking at the market move back down on the 1-day chart, but I'm going to explain that into detail on the 4-hour chart, so still watch the video to the very end. If you look at what the dollar was doing right here, very importantly, let me remove this on my chart. It discovered that the markets have been moving upward with good strength. Now, if there is anything you must have to learn to be very successful in forex, is trading market momentum. So you must trade in line with market momentum. If you look at the way market was moving upward, market move to this area, we have consolidation. Market move to this area, we have consolidation, and the market move again, and then market pull back a little bit and then move again. Now, if you look at the way market was moving all the way from this very point to this very area and this very move right here, and consider the way the market move at this very point, it discovered that the market is gradually losing momentum, moving upward at this very point of important resistance at this very area. And this is very, very important, and the reason is because market is reducing momentum, and that the bears are going to take control of the market very soon. But before we can satisfy that very movement to the downside, certain things must happen on the chart, which is very important. So I'm going to go back to the 4-hour chart and show you something that you need to pay attention to in the next week of trading before you begin to trade against the US dollar in the next week of trading. So if I go back to the 4-hour chart right at this very point, discover something very important right here is that the markets have a lot of momentum to the upside with the bulls. From this very point upward, market come back down and then move again to the upside. If you look at the way the market move the first time right here, break this level of resistance and then move upward and come back right down, it discovered that the markets have a lot of strength at this very point, and right here the market is losing strength. From this very point, market move upward and we have this severe retracement to the downside. Look at the way the market retrace at this very point. The market retrace just a little bit before it move upward, but the market is retracing very, very significantly to the downside, approaching this level of important support right here on the chart, which is very, very important to us. So what this means is that it means that the bulls are gradually losing strength on the DXY. So what you want to see, or what we want to see on this very chart from this analysis, is a break of structure. So market should break structure first, then after a break of structure, then we can be very sure that the dollar is going to be weak next week. Okay, so what you need to pay attention to right now is the market to come back to the downside and break this level of important support and create a new low at this very point, lower than the previous low at this very area. Once we see that, then the next thing we have to see is a fail of market creation of a new high. So if market come back to this very area, let me remove this a little bit on the chart. If market come back down to create a new low, the next sign that we want to see for dollar to be weak is for the market to move upward and fail to create a high higher than the previous high at this very point. Once we see this kind of market structure formation, then the next move to the downside is a clear sign that market is going to begin to move downward. And this is what I want to see next week, so that the upper week of trading, dollar will become very weak to the downside. This is very, very important and what you need to pay attention to right here. And I'll be doing DXY trading and analysis every weekend like this, so that you get yourself prepared for the next week of trading. So what I am expecting on this chart is very, very simple right at this very point. So the first thing you have to pay attention to right here is a break of structure, which I've talked about, is this very area of important support. So once we see this support breakout, and this support will break out next week, which is what I am expecting, market should come back down and break it, and then we have to see the market come back to the upside again, fail to create a new high at this very point, and then the next move to the downside will make the dollar to be super weak. That means if you want to trade euro USD, that means USD will be weak and the euro is going to be strong. So we are going to go for a buy opportunity on euro USD and a buy opportunity on GBP USD and also a buy opportunity on AUD USD. Why on USD JPY will be a sell opportunity? Because market is going to go back to the downside. So this is what I am looking out for right now. Now, on the other hand, if we did not see the market break this very level of important support, that means market come into this very area and fail to break, that means this market have capacity of still moving to the upside. That means the dollar is still going to be strong next week. So this is what you need to have to pay attention to right now on this very chart. So pay attention to this very level. If markets come here and we see some bullish momentum to the upside creating a new high, that means the market have strength to move to the upside. But if you see the market come back down and create a new low, lower than the previous low at this very point of support, then it means that the dollar is going to be weak from that time onward. So this is what you need to note on the DXY. If you are trading the major pairs, this is very important. If you find value in this very video, please don't forget to support this channel by leaving a like for this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification so that you receive updates like this when next I upload a new video. If you've not registered with any broker, check the description of this video. You see a broker, my recommended one, and register right now. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.